Okay, pattern. Okay. Yes, Vicky Gurubai, please go ahead and introduce the session and then we'll start.
Okay, welcome everybody. Am I audible to everyone?
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Thanks. First we will pray to our master, our Gurudev. Because of him, we are joining and starting this English session for an English audience. In today's world, the name is everyone known to everyone. Why this yoga and how this yogic uh, journey starts within, and what is the inner world we need to learn all these things. We all our senses generally goes outside towards the world, but there is something within us. That within us is to be explored, and for this, our Siag Siddha Yoga is there. Let us have some introduction about our yoga through uh, video created by
Okay.
Adhyatma Vigyan Satsang.
Yes, wonderful, Vicky, brother. And this is, I would like to tell you the agenda of today's meeting. So, first of all, we will play a video where Gurudev Siyag will give you a mantra. You can listen the mantra carefully, and that we need to chant mentally. So, we will play that video. After that, we will discuss our experiences, how we got benefited from Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga. And we will also talk about how it is different from other yoga and what we see in the world. So let me play a short video which will give us the, holistic idea what it is actually.
What is yoga in the true sense? Yoga is not only about physical postures or the asana. Yoga is the union of the soul with the divine. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, a treatise on the Indian yoga philosophy, is a collection of 195 aphorisms. In the second aphorism of chapter Vibhutipad, sage Patanjali says, cessation of the tendencies of the mind is yoga. In Samadhipada, the first chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the sage has explained from aphorisms 24 to 29 that yoga, or union with the divine, can be attained only by chanting the divine name. What is in the universe is within, and what is within is in the universe. The divine power whom we seek outside actually resides within us. Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag introduces you to the one within you through Siddha Yoga. Meditation on Gurudev Siyag's photograph induces automatic yogic movements. Why is a lifeless photograph of Gurudev Siyag able to bring about such a phenomenon? Gurudev attained the Gayatri Siddhi in 1969 and the Krishna Siddhi in 1984. As a result of attaining these two siddhis, yogic movements occur automatically when meditating on his image. There are two things that a seeker needs to practice: chanting of the Sanjeevani mantra, meditate on Gurudev Siyag's photo. This is the same Sanjeevani mantra about which many years ago Maharshi Aurobindo said that it is a secret and mystic mantra and not yet revealed. On which part of the body should one meditate? Our sages have divided the human body into two parts. The first part consists of 9 openings. They are the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, etc. These 9 doors open towards the world. The second part consists of the 10th door. It is the Agya Chakra, the third eye. This eye opens within. One should meditate on the third eye spot. By chanting the Sanjeevani mantra, the Kundalini, or the divine feminine energy, gets awakened. The awakened Kundalini takes control of the body, life force, mind, and intellect of the practitioner and induces yogic movements during meditation. Yogic movements can be in the form of asana, mudra, bandh, pranayam, and many more. These automatic yogic movements free the seeker from all kinds of diseases. By this spiritual practice, a seeker is freed from addictions too. You don't have to quit alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs. Instead, these things will leave you on their own due to the end of demands from within by the change of tendencies. By chanting the Sanjeevani mantra, a seeker experiences intoxicating joy and bliss. A seeker acquires intuitive knowledge and can see and hear unlimited past and future during the meditative state. Gurudev Siyag's Siddha Yoga takes the seeker to the pinnacle of spiritual evolution leading to liberation. The objective of Gurudev Siyag's Siddha Yoga is the divine transformation of mankind. For Shaktipat initiation, listen to the Sanjeevani mantra in the divine voice of Gurudev Siyag.
अब वो मैं आपको दीक्षा दूंगा तो आपकी कुंडलिनी जागृत हो जाएगी, वो आपका शरीर, प्राण, मन और बुद्धि अपने कंट्रोल में कर लेंगे और ऑटोमेटिकली योग होगा। आप चाहोगे तो नहीं होगा। जिस अंग में कुछ गड़बड़ है उसको टोन अप करेगी कुंडलिनी, स्टिमुलेट करेगी, और जब तक वो ठीक नहीं हो जाए योग होता रहेगा। निर्गुण निराकार और सगुण साकार दोनों शक्तियों का मुझे साक्षात्कार हो गया, सिद्धि प्राप्त हो गई। इस प्रकार दोनों सिद्धियां होने के कारण से मेरी तस्वीर से योग होना शुरू हो गया। ये अचंबा आज तक नहीं हुआ। तो इस प्रकार आपको केवल नाम जपना है और ध्यान करना है, और मुझे यहां देखना है। मंत्र एक ही गुरु का चलेगा और ध्यान मेरा करना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद में आपकी छुट्टी। अगर मुझ में कुछ गुंजाइश है तो काम अभी शुरू हो जाएगा। मैं आपको आपसे खुद से इंट्रोडक्शन करूंगा। आप क्या हो? आप शरीर नहीं हो, ये आत्मा है। आत्मा अजर अमर है। तो मंत्र है क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग। तो इसको जपना है राउंड द क्लॉक। तो किसी बीमारी से ग्रसित हो, इससे ठीक हो जाओगे आप। अच्छा, अब ध्यान करो भाई 15 मिनट। यहां मुझे देखो और नाम जब चालू रखो। कोई प्रकार की योगिक क्रिया हो तो घबराएगा नहीं, 15 मिनट ध्यान करो, 15 मिनट में अपना बंद हो जाएगी। मन ही मन जपो, और जीव नहीं रहना चाहिए। क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग।
Method of meditation. Sit comfortably facing any direction and look at Gurudev Siyag's picture for a while. Then close your eyes and pray to Gurudev to help you meditate for 15 minutes. Now, while focusing on Gurudev Siyag's image at the third eye spot, mentally chant the Sanjeevani mantra without moving the lips or tongue. If you experience any kind of yogic movements during meditation, let them happen. They cleanse the body from all kinds of afflictions and clear the pathway for spiritual progress. Try this and experience a whole new world.
Jai Gurudev. Uh, this session is being recorded for the welfare of mankind, as the process was totally described in very nicely in the video. And why yoga? This is the first question I want to raise in this platform, and how this Siddha yoga, this Gurudev Siyag Siddha yoga is beneficial for mankind. I would like to discuss these questions first. Why yoga is needed in this world? Pankaj Guru Bhai, if you can answer this. Later on, we have
Yeah,
Muthu Ramaswamy Guru Bhai. He's practicing, he's from Malaysia and practicing Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga for a long time. I would request him to share his experiences too. First, what is yoga and why Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga is needed for the mankind right now?
yes. Uh, yes, Vicky ji, it is wonderful question, and I think all of us around the world, we are hearing the word yoga and meditation from different sources, and we are always excited, and we have imagination. Okay, there will be some, some instructor or some master, yoga master would be sitting in front of a crowd, and whatever he would guide to, make some exercises, postures, the same will be replicated by the audience. However, I would say the Indian yoga is not about the exercises. That's first thing we should understand, that the yoga means, as in the video we watched it, then it was mentioned that yoga is union with the divine. It is meeting the God, meeting yourself. It is self-realization and visualization process. It's not simply some exercise to cure your stomach disease, or you know to get you healthy body, or that is not the objective of yoga. What is being sold on the name of yoga is merely physical exercise. Gurudev says that you know orthopedic surgeons are better than those yoga instructors. So now we have, as we discussed, and as we have seen the video also, that yoga is about meeting the divine. So what is the process, and how do we do it? That we already watched in the video. However, we will repeat it once. So uh, in this meditation, the main is two things a practitioner has to do. First one is chanting the mantra. That mantra chanting has to be carried out 24/7 all the day, entire month. For mothers and sisters, also they should be chanting the mantra throughout the month. That is the first part. That is first process. Now, one may question that he is a student, or he's a in some profession. and his day is quite engaged. So how would he chant the mantras, all the way? So Gurudev says that there is a term called ajapa jap. So uh, that is Hindi word, but its meaning in English is automated chanting, you can say. So Gurudev says that you need to chant this mantra for maybe 10-15 days by remembering the frequency, and by remembering if you are chanting it or not. You need to just recall it during the day for 7-8 times, that whether you are chanting it or not. And if you do it, welcome Anirban Bhattacharya Guru Bhai. If you keep chanting the mantra for 10-15 days, the mantra would automatically start within you. So then after, you don't have to chant it by remembering it. It will automatically start in your heart. If you will awake in the night, you will see, okay, mantra is going inside. It is being chanted. So, Gurudev says that someone else will take this duty of chanting also. So this process of Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga is so simple and will take you to the pinnacle of your life. Not only in spirituality, but in worldly life also. It will help achieving you different goals of your life if you would, chant this mantra. In this mantra, there is a feminine power who would help us getting the worldly benefits. So the second part, that was chanting of the mantra, is the first part. Second part is about doing meditation twice a day. There is no condition, there is no restriction. You can sit comfortably however you want to. If there is a patient who cannot sit, you know, they can even lie down on the bed and they can do this meditation on the bed also. So the posture is not important in this. Whatever position or posture you are comfortable in, you can acquire that position, and then you need to. Yes, Vikiji Guru Bhai, you would like to add something?
No, no, it's going on nicely.
Okay.
The first, there is no limitations where you are sitting or what you are wearing. You just method of meditation is very simple. Carry on, Guru.
Exactly. So what other yoga, methodology we might have seen? There they say that, okay, you need to wear very loose clothes, or they might be having some particular dress as well, and they might be providing some mats to sit on that. But in this Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga, these all things doesn't matter. Only the thing is, the we need to follow the process exactly. So what is the process? It is simple. First of all, look at Gurudev Siyag's photo by open eyes so that you can remember it. Just just see the photo for a while and then gradually close your eyes and try to imagine the picture here between the eyebrows. This is a center of energy, in we call it as Agya Chakra. So in this chakra, why do we see Gurudev's picture here? Because from here there are three veins. Those are Ida, Pingla, Sushumna. Those get separated from here, and again they meet at Muladhara Chakra in the end of spinal cord, where the Kundalini Shakti, that is feminine power, is residing. So if a practitioner watches Gurudev's picture here, the Kundalini Shakti will get awakened, because there is a connection between Agya Chakra and Muladhara Chakra, where the feminine power is residing. Kundalini Shakti is also called as serpentine power. This resides in Sushumna nadi, Sushumna vein, and is in a dormant position, keeping her uh, tail in mouth with the 3.5 circles. So this is, we call it as feminine power of the world, mother power of the world. So we need to uh, see the Gurudev picture here, and then mentally, we don't have to move the limbs and tongue. Then we have to mentally recite the mantra, chant the mantra within us. And also, please uh, start before starting the meditation. After closing eyes, after looking Gurudev here, we need to pray to Gurudev that we are sitting in your meditation for 15 minutes. One should not meditate for longer than 15 minutes because the meditation will generate heat in your body. The heat, if you meditate for longer time, it may impact differently. So Gurudev instructs, yeah.
So the primarily two things are there. First is the chanting of mantra, and second is we have to do meditation twice in a day on an empty stomach. And then what is the method of meditation that is you have rightly discussed is in this session. Method of meditation is also very simple. Here the key is that first you have to look at Gurudev's image for 2 or 3 minutes. Then close your eyes and just imagine the picture of your Gurudev, this Gurudev in your forehead, and then close your eyes and start mental chanting and request Gurudev to help you meditate for 15 minutes. And you will surprise that after 15 minutes your meditation will gets over and your eyes will get open. This is the miracle of our Siyag Siddha yoga. And there are many things discussed in these sessions for the benefit of mankind. We have here Muthu Ramaswamy. He's practicing Siyag Siddha yoga. If Muthu Ramaswamy is hearing to us, kindly unmute yourself and tell us how you came to know about this Siyag Siddha yoga and what are the benefits that you're drawing from it. Muthu Ramaswamy, welcome, Guru Bhai.
After it's midnight now in Malaysia.
Yes, Guru Bhai. First, how you came to know about this?
No, because I received a WhatsApp message. I think it's from you, right?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Yeah, actually, I've been doing this meditation since September last year. Prior to that, actually, I was already into spiritual life since 1985. And wow. Some or other, the awakening of Kundalini was already there in 1992. And I got frightened.
There in you.
Yeah, it was already there. The awakening of the Kundalini was already there. But some or other, there was a mixture of occult.
Yes.
Occult as well as the awakening. And I was rather very, very confused. And I was a bit scared too. That was in 1992. And it just went deep into the center of my brain. And some kind of energy started releasing. And I was really confused, because that was the first time I have ever experienced it. And after that, I started to have some kind of like experiences where people, they just appear in front of me. They spoke to me physically, like you and I, and they also disappeared. And I was really, really confused because all these things happened at my workplace. And there was a conflict between science, religion, spirituality, and all that. And this struggle was going on from 1992. It went on at its peak in 1995. And then from 1995, I almost gave up because I couldn't hold on to the physical materialistic life, because the experience was so deep and I was confused. It created more confusion in me rather than solving any problems. And it just went on that way. until, of course, I went to India several times. I went to the temples and all. I was in tears. Some of the temples, like in Mysore Chamundishwari temple, and some, because I'm a Tamilian, so I went to some of the Tamil Nadu temples, Kerala temples, also in North India. But certain temples, I had a very strong vibration. Tears started flowing. Only certain temples. And today, in fact, the first encounter that I had with all of you, tears also started flowing. And now, also, the same thing recurred. I do not know. I don't have any explanation for that. And tears were flowing. And I somehow or other, I can feel that the vibration might be very strong. And after doing the meditation, I regained my confidence in spiritual life, because I was a little bit scared too. Because the experience was, as I mentioned, the experience was is a combination of occult as well as some spiritual masters. It's very, very complicated, because I wasn't really looking for it. I wasn't involved in any occult practices. It just came to me just like that, with some Siddhi power and all that, which I wasn't really, really interested. Something within me was telling that it's not the correct thing to do. And after doing that Guru Siyag meditation, all these things are really releasing, and there's a clarity in mind, there's a confidence in me, which I was trying to avoid all these kind of spiritual experiences. And now there's a clarity in me. My mind is a little bit clearer. That's what I would like to share.
In the beginning, every spiritual person who are fed up with these worldly things and want to search something, there is something beyond this world, what we see through our eyes. We search different books, we read about Kundalini powers, we try to activate this Kundalini power, etc. But the things doesn't get on track before unless you have a guru or a master who can take you through that journey. In the beginning, the same thing happened through you, and later on, you have found our Gurudev Siyag Siddha Gurudev, and you need a master for this spiritual journey, without which you cannot enter that supernatural world. And after doing that, do you feel any vibration or any clarity, any involuntary movements or any disease that you have and it is cured like that?
Oh, yes. Involuntary movement means my head will be shaking.
Yes, that
But
also
initially,
happens with me.
oh, I see. Okay, because I thought that it was something like a little bit weird. Because sometimes there are people who go into trance, and the head
Yes.
will be shaking as well. So only now I realize, as I mentioned, that Kundalini experiences started in 1992, and even then the head was shaking. In 1995 onwards, it was shaking. I thought that some or other, I couldn't understand it. I thought it was very weird, and I was trying to deny it because I want to be as normal as possible, living in this material life. And only now I understand that it's part of the process. The head
Yes.
will shake.
In the
Yeah.
beginning, any outsider, if you see, if our see our meditation practices like this, that we are moving and Kundalini power is just holding his heads, like we are just nodding our head, they experience something weird is going on, but actually it is the power that is making this movement. It's a most welcoming part of this yoga, without which our inner cleansing, the bad, the previous bus cleansing, it will not happen. Your journey, your different inside materials are there which needs to be cleared, and through these involuntary movements it gets cleared, and our body gets cleansed, and our spiritual progress enhanced.
How about the flowing of tears? What is the reason? There is no reason at all, and the tears will flow. And today, after so many days, I started feeling the same tears. Whenever I feel there's a very strong vibration, the tears will flow. What could be the
Yes.
reason?
In this process, what is happen actually, as we listen to the Gurudev's mantras, at the very moment our Kundalini power gets awakened, and it scans all the body throughout the body. It scans the if any disease is there. Accordingly to that, some yogic movements happens in the body. In your case, tears are coming to your eyes. It may be some problems may be there in tears. For curing that, the tears are rolling down from your eyes. It may happen, or strong variation like that. If you find that if in eternal guru, if you find automatically tears will come down to your eyes.
Oh, okay,
This might be
yes.
the one of the reason.
So we have Anirban Gurubai who has raised his hand. So maybe he is trying to add something. Yeah, Anirban ji, Jai Gurudev.
Okay, are we supposed to switch off the camera?
No, please be by yourself. Means if you like to switch on, then it is good. If you are not comfortable situation, then maybe you can switch it off. Whatever you like. Yeah. Yes. Your mic is muted. Please, can you unmute it? Yeah.
Very Jai Bhagwan to each and every Guru Bhai and Guru Bahan. We are just connected across the globe right now. A very thanks to Muthu Ramaswamy, just connected. I think probably it's midnight at Malaysia, probably.
Right.
Yes.
We are very much thankful to the very first episode we're just conducting across the globe right now. And just to add on what you have said, that you had went into trance, days, a feeling of days probably. So in this context, I have also felt some sort of like days or trance like that, or like half sleep. So basically, it shows that you're on right track by the grace of Almighty Gurudev Bhagwan. And the second thing is that you told that tears are rolling down from your eyes. Okay, the same thing has I've also felt. Maybe there are some issues. I think probably you have also highlighted that there's some issue with your eyes. Is there some in your retina?
Pardon?
No, I think he didn't mention such thing. Yeah, but could be. Yeah.
You have some problem in your retina or problem in your eye. Just you mentioned in our group that helped to receive in your eye. You have some problem. Some
Yeah,
retina.
maybe
Oh,
you have.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, you mentioned in our group now already that help to reduce. I think probably some jabs. Doctor
Oh,
avoided.
yes. That's retinopathy.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Because I have diabetes,
Okay.
but my sugar is under control. But there was a kind of a bleeding in my left eye retina, which I went for 3 jabs, and for the 4th jab, the doctor told me, the eye specialist told me that I do not need the 4th jab, and again he told me to come again next month.
Okay.
So he told me there's a lot of improvement in the retina.
Lot of improvement you told, which the
Yes.
doctor might not have expected.
So I would like to inform our audience that Muthu Ramaswamy has joined our session in past. We have another session which runs every day evening. There he has shared his experiences about the eyes problem and recovery of those. And I would just like to add here that, yeah, means different such kind of activity happens for the, cure of the any disease or upliftment of the Kundalini.
Okay.
If you, scientifically, if you see any eye drop, most of those has, tearing feature inherited in those medicines. So maybe that could be reason, but it is more of emotions. What I feel that, we have emotion to our Gurudev and we get, we feel very closeness to Gurudev when we attend such session or when we do the mental chanting fast, then also it happens. All right. So I would request, we have a lot of, attendees today and we have Kajal Sharma, our Guru Ben, joined us, that if she would like to add something, then I would like to welcome her. Or Vinodji Guru Bhai also there, if he would like to, today we are discussing basically how this yoga is different from other yoga, or if you have some experience of your own, maybe you could share, or the experiences can be shared in the later sessions. So that's up to you completely. Yeah.
Jai Gurudev, everyone. Okay, please continue. Go ahead.
Please continue, Guru Ben.
Okay, thank you. Actually, my name is Kajal Sharma. I'm from Noida. Actually, recently, 7 months ago, I recently shifted in USA. So I met in Gurudev 2015. It was a lots of great experience. It was a too much change in my life. Everything in the change. This is not a yoga. This is a totally meditation. And during to pranayama, during to meditation, your kundalini awaken, and doing to yoga and pranayama, breathing exercises going on that time. But actually, I have no experience that recently. I'm just saying that it's a Gurudev different in the other spiritual guru, because of they had lots of people join the everything, Shanti Kunj and other guru teachers. But our Gurudev is not a lots of bigger method. It's a short of method, say 15 minutes sitting, 15 evening and morning, and chanting on the time, and every doing working everything is a yes, actually I'm professionally I'm a yoga teacher, but this is our guru is a wait a second, wait. Yes.
Yeah. So Kajal Sharma Guru Ben is a professional yoga trainer by profession. Yeah. Please continue, Guru Ben.
Okay, actually someone is there. So I'm a professional yoga teacher. Actually, I studied in Haridwar, but I just like I did meditation. Actually, my English is not good right now, so that's why I'm totally confused what I said.
No
How to
worries,
explain
no
in my
worries.
views? How to explain my views? Gurudev is a blessing. I'm in the USA right now, but I have no experience in the English and fluently. So that's why. Because Guru Bhai, please go ahead in my point of view,
No
please.
worries.
Help
Maybe
me.
you can just share in Hindi. I'll try
Yeah,
to
very
translate it if you would like to.
Just to add on, just in between, our beloved Guru Bhai Muthu Ramaswamy actually added this his experience in our group, that it helped his yoga cured, helped his retinopathy, and helped
Okay.
no more jabs, probably no more jabs right now. And
Yes.
Okay.
yes, that's a huge means huge say improvement. So there is a
Great,
small
great.
spaces probably in retina. There may not be total cure. I think probably total cure in allopathic medicines. So
Okay.
result is in front of you right now, probably. So the tears may roll down because of some cleansing that the Almighty, the
All
God,
eyes. Yeah.
Mother Power, cleansing your eyes, rectifying the problems in blood vessels. Okay, so it's a beneficiary for your health, for your eyes. Okay, so this is just I need to add on only. Okay,
one
so
thing
don't
I want.
worry about that. Just don't worry about that. The tears are just inherent. Okay, so no worries. It's a very beautiful process of purifying whole your body. Okay, so just uh, just with folded hands to each and every person, every guru bhai and guru bhai who have just connected right now, just go on, just carry on, continue with this divine yoga. Okay, as professed and as narrated by our Almighty Lord Gurudev Bhagwan. Okay,
Very
and
nice.
probably in total the principles you need to hear out all the listen all the speeches in his divine voice. In toto you just maintain whole this whole the prophecies in toto as it is said. Okay.
Great, great. Wonderful explanation by Anirban Guru Bhai. Yeah. So anyone Anybody else would like to add anything to this today's session? Yes, Vinodji Gurubai, you're welcome.
Jai Gurudev to everyone.
Jai Gurudev. I would
I
like to
want to ask,
mention that Jai Gurudev is our greeting statement. Like we say hi, hello. Same way we greet one another with Jai Gurudev. Yes, please tell me, Gurubai.
Gurubai, I want to add just one line for
Okay.
Mr. for Gurubhai, Mr. Muthu Rama Swami.
Okay.
Please ask him, can he heard the experience of Victoria Sosa Guruban from Spain? She is also facing very serious eyes problem, and
Okay.
she is cured now. And uh, this experience is also on AVSK website. Victoria Sosa from
Wow,
Spain. Jai
very
Gurudev.
nice. It will be very
Wonderful.
useful for him.
So as Vinodji Gurubai mentioned that we have a government of India registered body organization in India named Adhyatma Vigyan Satsang Kendra. It is located in a city of Rajasthan named Jodhpur. And the organization is also recognized by UNO, United Nations organizations. So we the website is www.the-comforter.org. You may like to visit that website, which was also displayed in our initial video session. Yes. So that's wonderful. Anybody else would like to add any comment or experience? I would welcome. Okay. So more or less we have discussed many.
Yes, just a clear interruption. I just currently reading out as Minodji Guru Bhaiji currently pointed out, the same thing is it's a, some syndrome. I just can't able to utter the proper pronunciation, but
Okay.
syndrome relates to the destruction of the tears and saliva. Okay, it's an
Mhm.
autoimmune disorder. Now she has been totally cured by the grace of Almighty Gurudev Bhagavan, and her experiences is you can see over in our website, AVSK website. It's totally she has narrated all her experiences. Okay,
Wonderful, wonderful.
she regained her
Great,
eyesight.
Gurubai, for adding this information. Yeah, it's great.
She
So
regained her eyesight. She regained her
yeah, yeah.
eyesight
Hmm.
from nowhere. So it's a totally in the eye of our science, it will be a miracle. Okay, but nothing is impossible by our Almighty Gurudev Bhagavan. Nothing is impossible. He is
Exactly.
Almighty. Uh,
Yeah.
Nothing impossible from him for him. This is just need to
And
add on. Thank
Gurudev always welcomes scientists around the globe to research on this philosophy and how it is producing results in a mankind. A image of Gurudev is inducing the automatic yogic movements in a practitioner's body is a miracle. Gurudev's, different kind of diseases like physical, mental, or spiritual, like AIDS, cancer, diabetes, haemophilia, tuberculosis, etc., etc. All the physical and mental diseases like stress, like madness. So those are being cured, and the results are being reflected in physical science laboratories like Ranbaxy and many others. So, this process is a scientific process of maybe 15 minutes of meditation and chanting throughout the day. And it is giving result in, in physical science. So here we can see that spiritual science is curing the diseases which are declared as incurable by physical science. So that's what Gurudev says, that the spiritual science is ahead of physical science. It is just that we need to learn it. There is a process, and the process is going within by the meditation of Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga. Yes, anybody would like to add anything? Otherwise,
Our Gurudev also.
yeah.
Our Gurudev in this connection, just one one heavenly words of our Gurudev just need to add on. When the physical science will work under the control of the spiritual science, heaven will descend on the earth. Heaven will
Yes.
descend on the earth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I
All
want
right.
to add one,
Yes, Vikas sir, please.
like when we are having this type of session, then the idea should be that we are more and more putting our sadhana into into a good shape and speed as well. Like it should make us compelled towards doing this sadhana very seriously. It should not be like a get together. Rather than it should be like taking some input from it and utilizing in our life. And the second part is that like it should be like I'm really appreciating it because it's related to Gurudev and the center is Gurudev. So everything should be centered towards Gurudev. Uh, and recently, one more thing I came to know that experiences are very different to each and every individual. Some and I have heard like some so many experiences of other people as well. So here also, what will happen that some will experience